I just watched earlier this morning time what I believe is the greatest video on YouTube. I watched Mr. Tom Bukovac and the talented TAL WILKENFELD. I think that's how you say her name. She's a bass player, very prominent bass player that first got her notoriety that I was aware of with Mr. Jeff Beck playing with him. She has that long curly hair and was playing with Jeff Beck on videos you can surely see all across the internet. But this morning time, I went to Tom Bukovac's channel, 501 Chorus Echo, and it's called TAL Billy. And it's he and TAL upstairs in his music room and just going through a host of country songs. And I mean, these are some old things that I love. You know, some Hank Jr., some Charlie Daniels, did some Jerry Lee, Willie Nelson, Waylon. Oh my goodness. And you know what's great about watching them, and to my point about mistakes and people learning things and nobody dying, classic country is not TAL's strong suit. As talented as she is, it's just something that she's never delved into, but you can see that she has an interest, and you can see that Tom, who really enjoys that old country stuff. I heard him say one time that he'd either be in a prog rock band, if he wasn't in Nashville, Tennessee doing what he was, he'd be in a prog rock band, or he'd be in a Hank Jr. tribute band in some dive bar 5 nights a week playing those old Bo Cephas tunes. So he loves, you know, that old honky tonk stuff. But it was really neat to watch, and it's an incredible lesson to watch her focus on his hands, where she's sitting in the perspective that she decides to take as a musician that doesn't know this material very well, but having enough musical instinct to kind of predict where it's going, and the way that Tom leads her with the songs, and some of them are complex. But the greatest thing that happens, why I'm calling this the greatest, it's probably the greatest musical video out there, because these are two arguably unbelievably giant musicians. Their history is, you can't argue whether you like them or not. You can't argue what they've done with who they've done it with. They've done it with the legends. And here they are, fumbling and stumbling, but enjoying and learning. And you know, TAL is a quick study, right? And she's doing this instinctively. She's not reading a chart. And man, do yourself a favor, go watch that. But one of the songs they did was Long Haired Country Boy by Charlie Daniels. And I'm still working on my BG Bender. I'm taking it tonight for the show. And let's do it. Go watch Tom. I love his singing. I just do. He just doesn't give a rat's rip. And man, he just lets it fly. That's what I love about him. I do. But listen, let's enjoy this one right here. Maybe this will be pretty good. People say I'm a no good, crazy as a loon. As I get up in the morning, I get down in the afternoon. Kinda like that old blue tick hound, I like to lay around in the shade. I ain't got no money, but I dang sure got it made. I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. You don't like the way I'm living, you just can leave this long hair country boy alone. Preacher man talking on the TV, putting down the rock and roll. Wants me to send a donation, cause he's worried about my soul. Said Jesus walked on the water, and I know that it's true. Sometimes I think that preacher man like to do a little walking too. I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Let's try to pick it one time. Old girl wants to marry and a rich girl wants to flirt. Rich man goes to college and a poor man goes to work. Drunkard wants another drink of wine and a politician wants your vote. I don't want much of nothing at all, but I will drink a Diet Coke. I ain't asking nobody for nothing, come on, if I can't get on my own. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Let's make it one more time, boy. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. When you have a second, go and check out that video. Tal Billy, watching Tom Bukovac and Tal just having fun, playing music, not concerned about the wrong things, but learning as you go and just having fun with classic songs. And man, it's very inspirational to see people of that level and that noted level just in an environment. It's a rare opportunity because most time when you see Tom or Tal, or especially any pickers, they're showing you the refined version of what they know. So therefore, it's at a level that they feel comfortable to play it for you. When you watch this video, you're going to see Tal learning things on the fly right then and there, things that she's very vague on, but yet has an interest in. You can see her learning it just like you and I would, making the mistakes that you and I would make, but yet not being concerned that you're going to be critiquing it to the point of saying, well, man, look how bad she played or how many wrong notes that Tom did this. It's not about that. Especially in this world of learning music. Listen, if you keep making those mistakes, then you got a problem. That is professionally unacceptable to keep making the same mistakes repeatedly. Typically, it's just an interpretation issue. You just have to have a communication with somebody. Hey, man, I see that you're doing this and I'm doing this and it's not working together, show me what you're doing and let's talk about what needs to be done. Communication is key for people to be on the same page. A lot of times as musicians, we have way too high expectations that we're all just going to play the song the way we all think it should go. Well, guess what? You put 5 people in a room with me, there's going to be 1 person thinking my way and 4 people probably not. So therefore, it's up to me to communicate, hey guys, I know we know the song or you're familiar with this particular song, but this is how I play it. And let's see if we can find something that we all can just shake hands on musically so it comes out the way it needs to. I'm not in a tribute band, so I don't care nothing about playing these things exact. So therefore, a lot of these people that I've played with, they've learned the record note for note. And that's unbelievable. Problem is, you play that with me, that's not what I'm going to do. And it's really neat to see these 2 elevated musicians have that kind of precious time together, man. It's very inspirational to watch. But I hope you've enjoyed this. This is getting dialed in. I'm taking it today. And man, it sounded like it should. God bless you all. Go watch that video when you can.